Welcome to a very patriotic edition of the 5CAST. I'm Mariko Izumi. Although WFN is known as the World Fishing Network, we can't hide our Canadian roots. And so this week, we'll be singing the praises of our home and native land. To start off our Canadian tour, we've decided to begin with the last province to join the Confederation. St. John's, Newfoundland is a city rich with fishing heritage and is one of the main reasons that the east coast of Canada has an amazing angling reputation. With the largest amount of Atlantic salmon rivers in North America, St. John's is a great place to catch lake trout, whitefish, and northern pike. From St. John's, Newfoundland to St. John's Lodge in British Columbia, we go from one end of the country to the other for a very unique angling adventure. St. John's Lodge is a floating lodge that caters to large groups and private functions. But unlike most fishing destinations, this one is always on the move. The lodge will anchor down at many different destinations on the west coast of BC, so you're always guaranteed to catch trophy salmon, halibut, and red snapper. From the coast of Canada to its southernmost island, Pelee Island in Ontario has been home to commercial and sport fishing for over a century and a half. This isolated angling paradise sits in the middle of Lake Erie and is accessible by plane, boat, or ferry. If you're in the mood for walleye, perch, or bass fishing, then Pelee Island is for you. We couldn't do a profile on the Great White North without heading into the Yukon. The Rocky Mountains meet the Arctic Circle in one of the world's most beautiful fisheries. And whether you're into trout, burbot, or Arctic grayling, this frozen paradise has more than enough fish for you. And finally, with a country that spans almost 10 million square kilometers, you have to wonder, where's the middle? Well, although that claim has been disputed, it's pretty tough to argue that Canada's center isn't Flin Flon, Manitoba. The city built on rocks is well known for its large mining tradition, and a portion of the city itself shares a border with Saskatchewan. With a large amount of fish species populating the many surrounding lakes, the only tip we can offer you is to be prepared to fish. That does it for this CanCon edition of the 5CAST. I'm Mariko Izumi. And I know some of you are wondering why we didn't have any cheesy fishing jokes this week. Well, the truth is because this is the Canadian 5CAST. All of our jokes had to be approved by a special Canadian government subcommittee, voted on by a citizens' coalition, and then translated into French. Unfortunately, by the time that was done, all of the jokes had taken jobs in the States.
Clothing provided by Storm Tech, official performance apparel of WFN, the World Fishing Network.
If you can't get enough of our 5CAST, then swing on over to WFN.tv. I'll be waiting.